quick disclaimer, if you hear any outside noises, I'm way behind today and I can't wait for it to be quiet out there to film, so I'm just gonna talk over it, so apologies. Hey there, creepy peeps, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, welcome back. If you are returning, today I'm going to be reviewing Brahms, The Boy 2, and I know it's not a come with me review. I saw it last night on Thursday night, and honestly, I kind of just didn't feel like putting on makeup and talking to a camera yesterday, and I honestly wasn't that excited to see this movie, so I just really didn't feel like it. So we're gonna do a sit down review today, but it's still gonna be off the cuff because I didn't really write notes for this. And by really didn't write notes for this, I mean I didn't. So Brahms, The Boy 2 follows this family who move out to the countryside in what was once like a servant quarters, or, you know, smaller house on the estate of where the first boy took place. So they're not in the same house, they're near it, though you would have seen that in the trailer. And of course, the little boy in the family, Jude, finds Brahms buried in the woods and scary things happen. So this movie was actually meant to come out, I think, almost a whole year ago. Like last, when did Child's Play come out? Like April of 2019? It was supposed to come out the same month, I think, and it got pushed back. Not 100% sure why it got pushed back. At the time, I thought maybe they were just gonna push it back a couple of months because they didn't want to release it in the same month as Child's Play, because it's another like scary doll movie. Honestly, I wasn't really disappointed because I wasn't excited to see it last year either. I kind of really didn't understand why we needed a sequel, because at least for me, what makes a good sequel is something that expands on there really just has to be a purpose, I think, other than money. But I'm not stupid. I know that that's like the main reason for sequels and reboots nowadays. It's because it gets butts in seats. But this wasn't a particularly, The Boy, I mean, 2016 wasn't really a particularly great movie. I don't remember everybody like freaking out over how good it was. If anything, I feel like most of us just thought it was okay. Maybe my like memory of that is warped, but I feel like everyone thought it was just like an okay movie. I thought it was. In particular, I thought it was a really good twist on the creepy doll movie. Like, sorry, I'm gonna spoil it. Like, you think it's like a paranormal thing, like a haunted doll thing, but it turns out there's a guy living in the walls. And that to me was really scary, and it was a really good twist. So, sorry, there's gonna be spoilers. Honestly, there wouldn't be a video if I couldn't spoil this. So I apologize, but the main reason why I didn't like this is because they just made it a haunted doll thing. Because the whole time you're watching the first one, you're thinking, oh, it's a haunted doll, it's something paranormal. No, it's actually just a person. And in this one, it's like, oh, it's a haunted doll. Is it gonna be a person again? No, it's just a haunted doll, and now there's paranormal stuff behind it. And it's almost like, it's one of those things that I've seen a couple of times now in sequels, I feel like, or just like not even a direct sequel, but at least like down the line in a franchise, where they try and change like the narrative, they try and change like the history of what happened. I feel like the Halloween franchise has had this happen like multiple times now. There was just enough mystery in the first one to make it scary, and then in this one they felt the need to give Brahms this whole backstory, while at the same time not even really fucking explaining what was going on with him. Like, I feel like if you're gonna go that far and just give him so much backstory and make him out to be like, oh, it was paranormal this whole time, you might as well explain it, because I definitely don't want to see another one of these to learn that. I liked the look of the movie. I mean, it's all like what, like UK, I don't know exactly what, I think they're supposed to be in England, I'm not really sure. UK countryside aesthetics for days, we do love that. I feel like this movie was also kind of victim to really bad CGI. There was one instance at the end, which I won't spoil, where the CGI is just really bad. So if you've seen the movie, you probably know what I'm talking about. That was pretty bad, and I just did not fucking get that. hopefully if you understand what I'm talking about and you've seen the movie, like let me know in the comments if you understood what was going on here with Brahms, because I didn't fucking get it. Because they were adding so much history, they had to like throw in like all these pictures and stuff of like Brahms and other families, including the family from the first one. And it just leads to like, you know, like in horror movies sometimes when they're trying to like story tell by like a character looking at a picture or something, and it's so very obviously photoshopped to get like the actors who play certain characters in the photo. You guys know what I mean, right? This happened like multiple times in this movie. Like people will like be looking at pictures all the time in this movie and they're horribly photoshopped. And in terms of like the scares, it was like, again, just kind of like relying on you finding dolls creepy. Like if you're like me and you don't really find dolls all that scary, this might not do anything for you. Other than that, it's a whole bunch of jump scares. So, okay. So I forgot to tell you what my rating was of this movie. Okay, so clearly I didn't like the movie, right? I give it a 1 out of 5. On IMDb right now, it has a 4.5 out of 10. This is Friday at like 4 o'clock-ish, just for context. On Rotten Tomatoes, it has a 6% critic score that's out of 18 reviews and a 41% audience score out of 58 reviews. And then on Letterboxd, it has an even 2 out of 5. And from those of you that have seen it so far, not many, the highest rating I see is a 2. Everything else is 1.5 or 1. So yeah, okay. Now back to other Vicky to end the video. I want to thank my patrons really quick for their support of my channel. Thank you so, so much. If you want to find out the perks to being a creepy patron peep yourself, you can follow that link in the description. And if you just watched this video, then thank you. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. It really does help me out. And if you're lurking and you haven't subscribed yet, why the fuck not? Come on. I post videos Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So you should become a creepy peep today. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, stay strange. Bye.